Okay, fellas, you both have been given the rules. I'm expecting good, clean boxing. When I say break, stop punching, take a full step back. Remember, protect yourselves at all times. Your trunks look good here, so I don't expect any punches here. You a little tad high right there, so I allow some room to work just up in this area. Touch them up, fellas. Good luck to you both.
Two unbeaten giants, two massive punchers, two destructive fighters. World title eliminator. Don't blink. You might miss anything that happens in this one. Zhang, the southpaw with a big left hand. Hrgovic in only his 15th professional fight, looking to land that right hand. He thinks he carries his power for longer than Zhang. He thinks it could be dangerous late if it goes late, but I think the general sense is that if someone lands big early, it might be over early, Barry.
Yeah, we really think so. You certainly think there's more variety in Hrgovic's work, but also, you know, Zhilei, he's calm, high guy, he walks you down, that strong left hand he has. You know, if you overcommit, you walk into that, you're in trouble.
Don't forget Olympic silver medalist Zhang in 2008 and twice World Championship bronze, a really good amateur career. Sean George in his corner tonight was his coach as an amateur, coached the Chinese Olympic team. In there, of course, with a translator. Hrgovic has Ronnie Shields, switched to Ronnie Shields, and says that he's a really good tactical and technical trainer. And he's helped him improve already.
And you can see that, that left foot's on the outside of the right foot there, and so he's just been able to get that right hand in the right hand into play, because he's taking that step with the left foot. And that's lining up Zhang there for that right hand. There it is again.
Making Zhang feel his power there, punched to the chest. Making Zhang think, and there's a right hand to the body. Hrgovic, El Animal, slowly finding his range here. Barry often talks about this. Make them feel your power wherever it is. Hrgovic has punched him on the body, the chest, the arms so far.
But to be fair, Zhang's taking it quite well, hasn't he? He's not, if anything, no real effect. You can see it coming, he can absorb it.
Oh, right hand from Zhang, and Hrgovic down. A flash, but it came from nowhere, that.
I think it was on the back. It might be on top of the head there, but it looked like it was just behind the ear.
Hrgovic can be really leaky defensively. You wonder at times if he's got into bad habits, and maybe we saw that there, and Zhang steps into that left hand as well. A confident start here from Zhang.
Well, now he knows he got Hrgovic hurt. Walking him down, now this is what he usually does. Walking down, and that solid left hand that he hurt Hrgovic with.
Only 10 seconds remain in the round. Still time for him to land again, though, and Hrgovic felt his power once more. That opening round was only the 50th of his professional career, and that change of trainers from Pedro Diaz to Ronnie Shields, that can of course help a lot, but it takes some time to settle into.
But he's got to get the respect now of Zhang, because Zhang will really know, because he knows you've hurt him, you won't want him to recover. And that left hand on the guard there from the southpaw stance will be fighting his way home.
Hrgovic trying to line up Zhang here.
The only thing Hrgovic has in his favour here is Zhang's not the fastest of feet or hands, so he'll have a chance to get a little bit of a breather here. Make sure he got his legs beneath him here, Hrgovic.
And that blip on the career of Zhang, the fight against Jerry Forrest, he was diagnosed with severe dehydration after that fight. And there was an excuse, if you like. He got a draw out of it after having Forrest down 3 times early. He started well here, but Hrgovic maybe just starting to warm to the task now.
Yeah, but they're not bothering Zhang though, are they? I think that's the telling factor here. When Zhang lands clean on Hrgovic, he feels it. It's a good shot there from Hrgovic, but again, Zhang walks you through it.
There is a suspicion about Zhang's chin. Has been down, but he's the one trying to pile the pressure onto Hrgovic. The fight just starting to warm up now. Hrgovic with that right hand that Zhang just deflected a little.
Haven't capitalised, is he, on that success he had in the last round here, Zhang. Just looking for that perfect shot.
Yeah, and Hrgovic is the one trying to bully Zhang now. Oh, big right hand from Hrgovic, but Zhang takes it.
Lovely timing shot, wasn't it? Right down the centre of the gap. But yeah, you're right, Zhang, you know, showing a really good chin here. Needs the uppercut here, Hrgovic. This is what he needs. When he lands with that left hook, there's the uppercut around the straight right. The uppercut through the middle.
Just stiffen there, Barry, of Zhang, just momentarily. Bit of success for Hrgovic, bit of ebb and flow to this one.
Zhang's got to let his hands go. That's better from him. Nice little uppercut. Good shot.
Hrgovic having a bit more success again from that exchange. Trying to line Zhang up here. Good right hand from Hrgovic. And put a couple of punches together that time.
Just going to get his feet a little bit closer there. Just swinging fresh air there, Hrgovic. Little feinting knees now, Hrgovic.
Terrific arena this. Round 3 between Filip Hrgovic here and Zhang Zhilei. Hrgovic down in the first. That looked like use of the head from Zhang, goodness me. And look at the blood now. I think it's coming from Zhang, isn't it?
That's his fault, to be fair.
Yeah, it was a clash of heads, but it was Zhang who moved forward.
Oh, it's the top of the head there.
Oh, it's Hrgovic, yeah. I'd like to see that again. Zhang apologised instantly. Now they're going to take a look at this. And the referee quite right to ask them to have a look.
They should be taking Hrgovic in the corner. That's what you should be doing. Not letting the referee walk into the doctor walk into the middle of the ring.
Hear that from our referee, an accidental clash of heads. So we need to complete 4 rounds. It might just increase the urgency of Hrgovic here. And he needs to stay calm and not be rattled by it.
No, he does, yeah. And he needs, obviously, you know, that you would presume everyone give him a 2-point round to Zhang in the first. He'll be behind, won't he? For sure.
Zhang overreached that time.
Shot from Hrgovic. He's landing with it, but he's not having no effect on Zhang.
That's what's been interesting. He has found a way to land that right hand. Fighter with 12 knockouts in 14 wins, but Zhang doesn't seem to have been affected. Not so far, and Zhang's affecting Hrgovic. You can see his legs stiffen that time.
He's not busy enough for me, Zhang, but when he lets his hands go, he's the one who looks the more dangerous of the two by far.
There's that cuffing right hand from Hrgovic again.
Again, could he got his foot on the outside, he can get that 1-2 down the track off so effectively. And again, just a little step to the right from Zhang, just takes that jab away of Hrgovic.
Heads came very close again there. Zhang again trying to line Hrgovic up with that big left hand.
Oh, good shot from Zhang. Lovely, lovely left hand. Took the step across then, didn't he, to get that shot into play, and again.
And you can clearly see from our position that it's Zhang's punches that are having an effect. Hrgovic's are having some effect, of course, but Zhang's really unsettling Hrgovic.
He felt that right hook as well, didn't he, there, Hrgovic?
Zhang goes to the body. Growing in confidence here, Zhang. And he is starting to find that work rate as well that you wanted from him.
Yeah, good pocket of work here from Zhang, and he's maintain it now to the bell if he can. But the quality's all from him, isn't it? The busier fight has been Hrgovic. Oh, it's a good shot again. It's a good response there from Hrgovic, though.
Punches landed. Round 4, the schedule 12. Not too many saw it going this far. Hrgovic will know that Zhang has faded before in fights, notably the Jerry Forrest one, but he doesn't always look fresh all the way, and Hrgovic, who's never been past 8 himself, will feel that gives him a chance.
Surely Zhang can fade in this fight because he's not doing anything. You know, he's only doing stuff for the last sort of 30 seconds, though it's really effective work. Starting a bit faster in this round, though, and I think that's a better tact for him.
Better from Hrgovic.
Yeah, good combination there, wasn't it? Again, nice fast right hand.
First time, just a little spring in the step of Hrgovic, little smile on the face. It's not gone his way at all so far.
Zhang's still walking him down. That's what he does so well, isn't it? Walks you down. Puts pressure on you with the feet.
Able to land that left hand again. Hrgovic hasn't really had an answer to that, and he is being stung by it.
Good work. He doesn't get out of the way, does he, Hrgovic? He moves well, and you know he's moved when he's been aggressive, punching. He looks really good, but when stuff's coming back, he doesn't panic, but he just doesn't move.
Of course, he carries his reputation as being the most avoided fighter around. It only takes a bad performance to make everyone want to fight him, and now Zhang, who stings him again, who buzzes him again, steps forward with real confidence.
Looks tired here, doesn't he, Hrgovic?
Once again, he can't seem to make a dent in Zhang. I think that's been the biggest surprise here.
For us all, really. And again, Zhang, just be careful he's not being outworked. Really good start to the round, though. He's done Hrgovic back to let his hands go again here, building confidence here now, Hrgovic. Zhang needs to put a stop to that.
The difference at the moment is that Zhang knows he can hurt Hrgovic. The same isn't true the other way round at the moment. So, some dark arts on display here, aren't there?
Well, Zhang can't complain on the back of the head. He got the knockdown for that. It's a lovely shot.
A combination there from Hrgovic, little nod from Zhang, but he comes back with the left hand. Hrgovic is going to target that now. So into round 5. The Croatian here, Filip Hrgovic, in those checkered trunks against Zhang. This Chinese heavyweight who might be on the brink of something special should he get a win here. Hrgovic down in the opening round. He's shown that he can hurt him with that left hand, and Hrgovic having little pockets of success, certainly, and a cut just above the eye in a dangerous looking area for Zhang as well.
Again, even when he's not working, Zhang, though, and it's more notable now the rounds are going on, the pressure with the feet, and that's tired. I think that's tiring Hrgovic out. He's boxing well in stages here, Hrgovic, but because he's having to move, because he's the one being pushed back, I think there's just lacks a bit of snap in the shots. More, I think there'll be more power in him, but he's not punching coming forward, and that's where you get more purchase in the shots.
Of course, Hrgovic is used to punching down as well. Up against a man who's equal in terms of size. That's good work, though, from Hrgovic to the body. Trying to slow Zhang down here.
Good shot there back on Zhang, though, wasn't it?
Because of one or two tiredness issues with Zhang, the general feeling was the longer it went, the more it favoured Hrgovic. But as I mentioned already, that said, he's never been beyond 8. Zhang has been 10 with the stalwart Andrei Rudenko. The ultimate gatekeeper, Rudenko.
And also, he's fighting at his own pace here, Zhang. Though he might be getting out boxing in big stages of rounds. He's the one landing the more effective shots throughout, and also he's the one making Hrgovic work hard here. Oh, good shot. Lovely left hand. But a good response.
Noticeable that they're both breathing heavily already.
I think Zhang felt something there. I don't think he's hurt. I think he felt something there for the first time.
He did, yeah. Takes a backward step. Hrgovic again managing to land that right hand. Zhang needs a response here.
Someone's going to get caught clean here out of fatigue. They're going to make a mistake. Like a huge, obvious mistake.
And that's Barry's prediction. Got about 7 seconds to come true in this round. That was a good right, and then a left hand from Zhang. Good. Vasil Lomachenko is here. We've already seen Prince Nassim Hamed into round 6 of a possible 12. A good finish to that previous round from Zhang. Both putting a lot into this. Blood to the nose of Zhang. Which of them can take the big step forward in this world heavyweight picture? See Zhang there just sucking in the air, and Hrgovic has been doing the same as well. Good shot. I tell you what, there are some very good photographers here, and they'll be getting some of those wonderful classic boxing pictures because of the heat and the sweat coming off the head of the fighters.
I just got some all over me, actually.
And pushing Hrgovic back. That's a good uppercut. That rocked Hrgovic. Followed it with a straight left hand that Hrgovic felt as well.
Well, Hrgovic just stood in front of him and did nothing. No wonder he got hit with the combination. And again here.
And a right hook now. Zhang is applying real pressure. Hrgovic looks unsteady on his feet. Zhang pushing forward, trying to line up that left hand. Hrgovic with intelligent work to the body there. Zhang responds, warming up here in round 6.
It's like Hrgovic just the gas has run out all of a sudden. Literally drained of energy. It's better.
What's most intriguing is I don't think Zhang is too far away from being drained of energy as well.
That's what I was saying in the last round. It's going to be someone fatigued where someone makes just an obvious mistake. So when you're absolutely exhausted, it's not so much your resistance this week, your concentration wanes, and you don't see the shot coming.
Yeah, physical tiredness leads to mental tiredness, doesn't it?
That was good there from Zhang. Got caught with a shot, but come back really fast with a better one. And again there with a right hook.
Again, Hrgovic is the one who looks vulnerable here. Final 10 seconds of round number 6.
You know these shots are heavy, but when they're right above you, they're real powerful punches, aren't they?
Hrgovic has had a both frustrating and devastating 18 months. He lost his father Fetar, which is why this fight is happening now and not in the summer when it was initially scheduled. It's well reported that no one wants to fight him anyway. And, I wonder if that frustration has got something to do with this performance so far. He hasn't looked quite right.
But also caught it. Oh, good shot. Took those well there, mind Hrgovic.
Pace, if there ever was too much pace, has slowed right down here.
Hasn't it?
Both struggling in the heat here in Jeddah.
But it hasn't turned into a hug fest, which you get some guys with two massive lumps who are tired. They get close and they hug and they hold on and it gets a bit scrappy. It's still been clean work so far.
Have a look at your scorecard in a moment. Obviously, there's that 10-8 round, which surely has Zhang in front.
Well, Hrgovic has been the busier throughout, but I think the quality and the more effective shots have been from Zhang.
Often an interesting debate, that, though, isn't it? The busy versus quality argument. And different judges see it in different ways. Hrgovic was right that he'll be more dangerous the longer that goes on. Well, it needs to start happening now.
Well, he's just standing with a nice right hand, left hook there, Hrgovic. And again, being busy in this round, hasn't he?
Hasn't fought a southpaw since his 6th fight against Amir Mansour, who was in his mid-40s when he fought him. Whether that's just confused him a bit.
And 6'1" as well. Not forget Mansour, you know, not the biggest of guys, but that hasn't been. I don't think that's been a factor here. The southpaw stand. He's coped with it quite well. What he hasn't, he's struggled with is the power. He's having a good round here, I think, Hrgovic. But he can maintain it. Here comes Zhang though. 30 seconds to go, and he's put on the pressure. He's light on his feet here, isn't he, Hrgovic, all of a sudden. Maybe he's got his second win.
Yeah, it does feel that way, doesn't it? And that could spell real trouble here for Zhang.
Good shot.
Left hook there from Hrgovic. Both landed in that exchange, but Hrgovic with the significant punch, and then he loses his balance.
Oh, it's lovely, lovely combination there. Up and down there with that.
Barry's already been spattered in blood in our opening fight. Sweat here, it's just the tears that will follow inevitably.
I'm in a worse state now than when I was fighting.
Big moments these, big few rounds for these two men. Another exchange. Would Hrgovic just buzz Zhang there? I think he feels that he did.
I actually thought Zhang had the better shot with the last left hand, but Hrgovic was the one to fire back first. Look at that first shot.
Now Hrgovic is getting into that part of the fight. Hasn't been beyond round 8, but he felt that he could affect Zhang from round 8. Trying to pile on the pressure. He needs to be careful, though, as he engages.
I wonder if he feels these body shots are starting to just slow Zhang down a little bit. Fast hands there from Hrgovic.
Of course, Hrgovic, I mentioned Zhang's Olympic medal, was an outstanding amateur, world youth and European senior gold. And you can see those skills here. They are two very skilled boxers for all the size.
Oh,
it's excellent from Hrgovic, isn't it?
Put his punches together well here. A great start to the round.
Suddenly that head of Zhang is a pretty big target, an inviting one here for Hrgovic. Zhang a bit discouraged there. He had a look at the referee.
But he was behind the ear again. But he's got a good little rhythm going at the minute here, Hrgovic. Just gonna not get too close to that front foot. Again, though, not making a dent in Zhang.
And you can see as well that Zhang is tiring.
Oh, good, lovely right hook there from Zhang.
But he still offers power like that and a threat like that. Look at Hrgovic now up on his toes and ready to box here.
But also he's looking for a little rest there, isn't he? He's had to work hard in this round. He's had a brilliant round, I think, but he's had to work hard for it. He's put punches together beautifully in this round. And again, we're at that 20-second, 30-second, 20-second stage now where Zhang usually tries to go to work.
Heads came very close together again there. Good that cut to the head of Hrgovic that came, frankly, from a butt by Zhang. Hasn't affected the rest of the fight so far. It could easily have done.
Quickly.
So now, as we move into round 9, uncharted waters for Filip Hrgovic. Again, sweat having to be mopped off the canvas here. Hrgovic beyond where he's been. Zhang went 10 against Rudenko, but not against this quality. I think it's fair to say they're both being tested physically more than they've ever been tested.
And to be honest, this is the sort of test you need if you're going to fight for the world title next. Just a little slip on the front foot there from Hrgovic. So that's not an issue there. Oh, what a shot that was.
Timed shot, wasn't it, from Hrgovic? But again, doesn't make an instant dent in Zhang. I think these are going to make a gradual dent in him. They're both slipping here. We're going to...
Yes, that wetness on the floor.
Have to take a time out. There's always the potential for this with the really warm conditions. Two big men. Referee now has taken it upon himself to clean things up. You don't see this too often. Gives them both a breather.
And they need it.
Of course, as they tire, they become vulnerable. Hrgovic was convinced that he carries his power that much longer than Zhang, and he thought that might end up being the key. He was one person in the build-up, I think, who did think it might go long. He looks the fresher fighter, certainly, Hrgovic.
Yeah, he really does, doesn't he?
And even though he was facing that 10-8 first round, you wonder if he's, we'll find out from you in a moment, edging ahead on your card, edging ahead on the cards.
That's a good shot there again from Hrgovic. There's been a few rounds where, again, you go quality over quantity. But for me, I went for the quality of Zhang. So I think, no, I probably got it 4 rounds apiece, but that would mean Zhang went up with the 10-8 rounds. That's a good brotherly right hook there from Zhang. More blood from somewhere, though.
Yeah, there's blood on the face of Zhang. Whether that came from that cut on the head of Hrgovic. There's that left hand of Zhang, which remains a weapon here. And then the uppercuts of Zhang. Hrgovic just tiring a little bit again here after having such a good spell. He's holding on there.
Again, he's having a really good round, and all of a sudden then...
Drops his hands, Hrgovic, and backs into the ropes. Seconds remaining in round number 9. Right hook there from Zhang was an excellent punch.
He's knackered again now, isn't he? Hrgovic all of a sudden.
Oh, and there's a right hand from Zhang, and Hrgovic turned his back almost. Zhang corner, there was real confidence there after he landed that right hand. And as you said, the right attack was read by Ronnie Shields to Hrgovic, and it is what he needed.
He's having to work hard, of course, to dominate the rounds, but he's doing it the first sort of 3/4 set, certainly in that round. But then there was so much quality in the work of Zhang that you have to give him that round, even though he was losing for 2 minutes and a bit.
So just to clarify, Barry, on your card, you've got Zhang in front by a round, have you?
Well, yeah, he'll be 2 points up now, though, because that one was a 10-8 round. It's close.
Barry's card is echoed by the judges. Hrgovic would need either a knockdown or more, or to win the final 3. It's another hard fight to score, this one.
But he's able to do it because he's shown that he can outbox Zhang. He just, he loses concentration or just gets a bit tired. But when he gets tired, he just stands there. Because Zhang also, you got to feel this close. Some of those rounds that I've given to Zhang could have gone the other way. So he has to try and mount these attacks at the 1 minute left to go, not 30 seconds to go. He knows he can hurt Hrgovic.
Neither man has turned in a performance so far that would send shockwaves through the division. And again, Zhang's complaining about the canvas, but he needs to leave that to the referee. Often a sign that a fighter's discouraged that. And Hrgovic senses it too.
Got to apply the pressure on Hrgovic. Shot.
Swings one way and then the other. It's topsy-turvy in slow motion, this.
He hasn't thrown an uppercut once, Hrgovic. The shot that he needs, for me, when he throws that left hook, there's a real gap there through the middle for that right uppercut. And you can throw it from a distance as well. You don't have to get too close. Again, there, it's good work, but it's all straight and hooks. There's nothing going up through the middle. But there's a gap for him.
Those digs to the body will be hurting Zhang. He's blowing again here, Zhang. But Hrgovic looks like he's run out of gas too. It's the intrigue of this fight as we head towards the denouement.
But that's fine. Hrgovic's worked hard. He's won the round now up to this point. He's just got to stay out of trouble now.
Oh, left hand there, right at the end of the round from Zhang. Almost echoing what happened in the previous round. You know that old saying from coaches up and down the country, from coaches all around the world, want versus need. These two men both want it, but it might come down to who needs it more. Having to dig so deep. Barry gave Hrgovic that previous round, so he's got Zhang in front by 1. But it is the kind of fight to this point you wouldn't really argue with how anyone scores it. There've been a lot of close rounds.
Yeah, well, what's happening is most of the time Zhang's being outboxed. But then when he goes the shot, I think there's a little slip of the foot there again. But when Zhang commits to a sustained assault, all the quality and the weight is on his side, of course, and that makes those rounds tighter to score.
Hrgovic is the one who's doing more damage with his boxing, certainly. He's winning that battle. But Zhang still looks like the one who can hurt the other.
I don't know, that's just awful. Hrgovic jumped in to grab him from like 4 feet out. You're asking to get knocked out doing that.
Bent arm shot there from Zhang. Oh, Zhang down, landing that uppercut. And again, Hrgovic half turns away. Straight left hand from Zhang. This time there's a minute left in the round.
I'm not sure if Zhang got the energy, that's the problem.
Hrgovic looks desperately tired, but so too does Zhang. Warned for the push. But if he could land clean again here, Zhang, he might just have too much.
Why isn't Zhang jumping on him now?
Because now Hrgovic responds. Where does he find the energy?
Good right hand there from Hrgovic as well. Zhang just threw away a golden moment then.
Hrgovic taking that breather that you spoke about.
That's fine, as long as it gives you a bit of energy to do this. That's fine. Again, he hasn't thrown that uppercut, and I'm just confounded by that. It's been a shot there for him all night, Hrgovic.
See, Hrgovic is short to starting to fall down. Zhang slips. They're celebrating in the Hrgovic corner.
That's the advertising. That's not even water. I think that's the advertising on the ring.
Yeah, I think he's got them level.
All on this round, yeah.
Because of the 10-8. Barry's got them level going into the final round. Feels like it's still there, still up for grabs for either man. And remember, there's so much on this. Who needs it? Who's going to find the energy? Who's going to find the quality? Hrgovic starts the better.
It's good solid work there from Hrgovic. But Zhang's had his moments where he's let Hrgovic off the hook here. Will he live to regret that? Oh, lovely work.
Excellent from Hrgovic, who looks the fresher fighter here. Both well beyond where they've gone in fights before. This is uncharted territory. They're learning so much about themselves. I do feel that if Hrgovic were to lose, he'd get other chances at the age of 30. Zhang at 39 would have very nearly run out of them, but it is Hrgovic who's piling on the pain late on here. Zhang holding on.
Just waiting in Zhang, just trying to get enough energy to mount an attack, but he can't find it from anywhere because Hrgovic just keeps peppering him with quality combinations here.
Hrgovic looking to unload with that right hand, looking for a late stoppage here.
And at last he threw that right uppercut.
Only took 11.5 rounds for it to listen to you. It felt like they were both tired a long time ago. Been running on fumes, they've been fighting in bursts.
That's a good right hook there from Zhang, just a little lean back.
Of course, another knockdown here. A knockdown for either fighter could change everything.
Well, this is Hrgovic's not wrong to lose here at the minute. He's boxed really well. Zhang's done nothing to this point.
But all Hrgovic, really. We move towards the final 30 seconds.
Again, a little slip in the centre of the ring there. That might be a problem for the main event. It's been a good round so far. It's still 20 seconds to go and anything can happen in the heavyweight division. But it's been a good round for Hrgovic. Zhang's done absolutely nothing. And will he regret that?
Exchange punches again. This has been Hrgovic's round. You couldn't argue with that. But has it been Hrgovic's fight? As we reach the conclusion here, there's drama at the end. Zhang's turn to turn his back. They're both out on their feet. The Hrgovic corner think they've got it. You scored the final round for Hrgovic. You give it to him by a point. But now it's over to the judges. Your gut feeling says Hrgovic, given the way that it went, but your gut feeling also says, who knows? Going to call the fighters in here, and we will find out. Will that opening 10-8 round be decisive? Let's get to David Diamante now.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds here in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, we go to the judges' score totals. Leszek Jankowiak and Robin Taylor both scored this bout 115 to 112. Pavel Cardini scored this contest 114 to 113. All three for your winner by unanimous decision. He's still undefeated. And the winner of the IBF Heavyweight World Title Eliminator, Filip Hrgovic.
Hrgovic gets it in a war of attrition. Hrgovic moves to 15-0. Hrgovic needed it more. And after being down in the first and cut from a headbutt, Hrgovic showed great desire. It was a long way from perfect, but Hrgovic got the job done. And ultimately, Barry Jones, that's all you could ask of him.
Yeah, he boxed well. He couldn't hurt Zhang, and at times then when he got tired, he showed it, and Zhang was able to hurt him. But Zhang, again, I think I don't want to say laziness, but he can maintain pace, and the fitness levels of Zhang let him down dramatically here, but not Hrgovic. When he was tired, he found the energy to push through that and produce the quality work. And in the end, I think it was a close fight, and the scores reflected that. But I think they got the right winner here.
And that winner is Filip Hrgovic. Whether he'll remain as avoided as he has been, we'll have to wait and see. But he did what he needed to do, and hard conditions for both fighters. Hrgovic hurt early, hurt several times throughout the fight, but he showed a good chin ultimately, and so too, surprisingly, did Zhang.
Yeah, they did. Well, they did. I wonder if they're questioning their power now, actually, especially Hrgovic, because he couldn't make a dent in Zhang at all, and that was I mean, that must have been a shock for him.
Well, Andy Scott is lined up to have a word with Filip Hrgovic. The Zhang corner clearly feel that their man won the fight. Sean George was furious afterwards, but I think when they watch it again, they'll realise that their man just